What's up, guys? I got a Fortin Remote Start install here. It is a THAR VW2 and TB VW install. There is, I believe, two different options. And on this vehicle, on 2017 Volkswagen Passat, ignition key. You need the key to start this vehicle. You need to get this option. From what I read online from Fortin's website. Just going to show you the year. Oops. Sorry for the zoom here. 2017. Now, this is my first video, guys. Hopefully you guys can go along with my video. If I'm missing something, go ahead and drop it on the comments. I'm just showing this because a lot of people that have worked on vehicles, sometimes scared of wiring or anything like that. And it is a little scary, but I just want to give you guys a little video and show you it was pretty basic, and you can do it at home if you have experience with wiring, reading diagrams and stuff like that. So there are 3 circuits I had to tap into. One was the transponder harness that runs on the right side of the steering column. All you have to do is break one of the wires, or not break, but you have to cut it and then splice into it. So one side of that wire that was broken, that you cut from the OEM harness, tap this wire in, the green one, and on the other broken blue wire, tap this in, and just kind of makes the circuit back how it was through this module. Now, this module does come with the kit. And the second circuit you have to go ahead and tap into is the brake to start circuit. It's just one wire. It's sending a battery voltage to the BCM to let it know that you press the brake, because on these vehicles you have to press the brake in order for it to start. So you do have to connect this wire to the BCM. And like I said, if you guys know wiring diagrams, you guys can figure this out. So basically I have my brown 52 pin connector, I believe. Basically it's the brown connector right by the, it's connected to the BCM here. So it's right above the kick panel, the module, and it's a brown connector. You have to disconnect that. And then you got to tap into your foot brake signal. So, go ahead and tap into that. And then your third circuit you have to tap into is your CAN bus system. This is your high and low CAN 2 bus system. So you're basically getting a signal to your remote start module from right behind the OBD2 connector. The way I did the install, I used a weatherproof butt connectors. The reason I did weatherproof, just because give it a little bit of extra insurance. And I bought these. I myself should have known better. I stopped using them for a reason. I try to use them on this, and not necessarily they didn't work. They did work, but I felt like if you tug on them, they'll come loose or something. So what I did, I just spliced into it with butt connectors, and these are the ones that you heat up, and it gives out the gives out that little glue, just to kind of make sure no moisture goes in there, creates any type of corrosion or GFS, if you guys know what that means. So 3 circuits you got to tap into. You got your transponder harness, push the start circuit. Not really circuit, because you're just the module is supplying battery voltage. When you tell it to start, it'll apply voltage to think that the brake pedal was depressed. And third circuit is your CAN bus circuit you got to tap into. Other than that, you got your T-harness that you hook up on your ignition harness. You disconnect the OEM one, and then that OEM one goes into this female adapter here, and then it comes out, and the other side of the T-harness goes into your ignition module up here. Real basic, simple. That way you don't have to cut into ignition wires, which is pretty awesome, because any more wiring just kind of sucks. But so T-harness, ignition transponder, push to start wire, CAN bus system circuit, and that's basically it. Pretty simple. And I may say that reason being because I've done wiring before, so I have an idea of what I'm doing. For those that do not have any idea how to wire up stuff or anything like that, or are a little scared of doing this job, please don't do it. I don't recommend it, because you can definitely mess things up. You can fry something, you can turn your car on and wipers will be on and something else will be flashing. You never know. So if you have no experience in reading diagrams and wiring, please don't do this. This is not a tutorial. This is just to show you how easy the install was. This is the wiring schematic they give you. It's pretty good schematic. However, I did run into an issue. The little 4-pin black connector here, I was actually hooking it up to the module, because it also has another female 4-pin black connector there. So what I was doing, I was putting this connector into the module and this connector onto the transponder module. So it was reversed, and I couldn't get it to read the key signal, so I wasn't getting any module signal that it was ready to go. Once I figured out, I had this connector reversed, I put it where it's supposed to be and stuff like that. And then actually, once you're all done here, you do have an extra step that you have to do. You have to buy the, sorry for all the mess here, guys. Like I said, this is my first video on here, so excuse me for any things I missed. If I did miss something, just let me know in the comments. So for this system, you do have to purchase an additional device. It's called the Flash Link Updater. And it looks like a little hockey puck, little red hockey puck. Has 3 little LEDs and the letter F on there. And what that, basically you have to do with that, you have to hook up to your computer, PC, laptop, whatever you have. And then from there, it's a USB, goes right into the little red hockey puck flash link. And then another little harness going out to your module. This one right here. So initially, you do have to, I'm kind of going reverse here, I'm sorry. I don't want to remake this video. I've been trying to make this video where you can understand here. So initially, you can't just wire this in. Well, you can wire it in, but first you have to use this update little flash link updater first. Then you pretty much select your vehicle, Volkswagen 2016, 2017, whatever, and it updates in the information onto here, and then you can come out here and then go on and do your first step, which is, I'm not going to show you. It's all basically in the directions. Let's go step by step. So once you do whatever you have to do here, then you got to go back into your PC with your module, and then hook up the flash link updater once again, and then it'll read whatever it read from the key, the code to start the vehicle, and then it'll flash it a second time, and then you come back out here, and then it should be all set. So, like I said, you do need that second device. It's fairly cheap. It's not expensive. It looks like a red hockey puck. It's called a flash link updater. You need that to pretty much flash the module. Like I said, I'm sorry if this video is not good or I'm missing something. This is my first time making a YouTube video, and just kind of showing you guys that install was not really difficult at all. I've seen remote starts where you got 20 different connectors tapped into, and just it looks ugly. So what I'm gonna do now that I know it's working, I'll go ahead and show you guys. So everything's connected right now. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the door. Go ahead and lock it, just so you guys can know it's locked. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap the lock button 3 times, and it's gonna go ahead and start. So 1, 2, 3. There it goes. Hit the brakes, sent the signal, and it's running. Alright, and if you want to stop the vehicle, tap it 3 more times and it'll go ahead and stop. 1, 2, 3. And it gets the signal for it to stop. And, well, it's locked right now, so let me unlock it. Alright, it's unlocked. And that's pretty much it. Super simple install. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. And that's pretty much